The Austrian Cup, in German, ÖFB-Cup is an annual football competition held by the Austrian Football Association, the ÖFB. It has been held since 1919, with the exception of the time of the Anschluss between 1939 and 1945 and the period between 1950 and 1958 when the competition was deemed of little interest. Because Austria co-hosted Euro 2008, only amateur teams took part in the Austrian Cup in 2008. Until 2010, the tournament was named after its main sponsor. Since then, the tournament has been held under the motto Goals for Europe to emphasize that it is the fastest way for Austrian teams to qualify for the UEFA Europa League. Having won the Cup 27 times, Austria Wien is by far the most successful competitor. The current holder of the trophy is Red Bull Salzburg. Finals, 1919, SK Rapid Wien 3-0 Wiener Sport Club, 1920, SK Rapid Wien 5-2 Amateur SV, 1921, Amateur SV 2-1 Wiener Sport Club, 1922, Wiener AF 2-1 Amateur SV, 1923, Wiener Sport Club 3-1 SC Wacker Wien, 1924, Amateur SV 8-6 SK Slaven Wien, 1925, Amateur SV 3-1 First Vienna FC, 1926, Amateur SV 4-3 First Vienna FC, 1927, SK Rapid Wien 3-0 FK Austria Wien, 1928, SK Admiral Wien 2-1 Wiener AC, 1929, First Vienna FC 3-2 SK Rapid Wien, 1930, First Vienna FC 1-0 FK Austria Wien, 1931, Wiener AC 16 PTS/FK Austria Wien 15 PTS, 1932, SK Admiral Wien 6-1 Wiener AC, 1933, FK Austria Wien 1-0 Brigittenauer AC, 1934, SK Admiral Wien 8-0 SK Rapid Wien, 1935, FK Austria Wien 5-1 Wiener AC, 1936, FK Austria Wien 3-0 First Vienna FC, 1937, First Vienna FC 2-0 Wiener Sport Club, 1938, Schwarzrot Wien 1-0 Wiener Sport Club, 1939 Euro 1945, Austrian clubs took part in German competition/World War II, 1946, SK Rapid Wien 2-1 First Vienna FC, 1947, SC Wacker Wien 4-3 FK Austria Wien, 1948, FK Austria Wien 2-0 SK Sturm Graz, 1949, FK Austria Wien 5-2 Vor Currency RTS Steer, 1950 Euro 1958, no competition held, 1959, Wiener AC 2-0 SK Rapid Wien, 1960, FK Austria Wien 4-2 SK Rapid Wien, 1961, SK Rapid Wien 3-1 First Vienna FC, 1962, FK Austria Wien 4-1 Grazer Alaska, 1963, FK Austria Wien 1-0 LASK Linz, 1964, SK Admiral Wien 1-0. FK Austria Wien, 1965, LASK Linz 1-1 SC Wiener Neustadt, 1966, SK Admiral Wien 1-0 SK Rapid Wien, 1967, FK Austria Wien 1-2 1-0 LASK Linz, 1968, SK Rapid Wien 2-0 Grazer Alaska, 1969, SK Rapid Wien 2-1 Wiener Sport Club, 1970, FC Wacker Innsbruck 1-0 LASK Linz, 1971, FK Austria Wien 2-1 SK Rapid Wien, 1972. SK Rapid Wien 1-2 3-1 Wiener Sport Club, 1973, FC Wacker Innsbruck 1-0 1-2 SK Rapid Wien, 1974, FK Austria Wien 2-1 1-1 Austria Salzburg, 1975, FC Wacker Innsbruck 3-0 2 SK Sturm Graz, 1976, SK Rapid Wien 1-0 2 FC Wacker Innsbruck, 1977, FK Austria Wien 1-0 3-0 Wiener Sport Club. 1978, FC Wacker Innsbruck won the Euro 1-2 a Euro 1 SK Est Linz, 1979, FC Wacker Innsbruck won the Euro 0-1 a Euro 1 FC Admiral Wacker, 1980, FK Austria win 0 a Euro 1-2 a Euro 0 Austria Salzburg, 1981, Grazer AK 0 a Euro 1-2 a Euro 0 Austria Salzburg, 1982, FK Austria win 1 a Euro 0-3 a Euro 1 FC Wacker Innsbruck, 1983, SK Rapid win 3 a Euro 0-5 a Euro 0 FC Wacker Innsbruck. 1984, SK Rapid win 1 a Euro 3-2 a Euro 0 FK Austria Wien, 1985, SK Rapid win 3 a Euro 3 FK Austria Wien, 1986, FK Austria win 6 a Euro 4 SK Rapid Wien, 1987, SK Rapid win 2 a Euro 0-2 a Euro 2 FC Sarovsky Tile, 1988, Kremser SC 2 a Euro 0-1 a Euro 3 FC Sarovsky Tile, 1989, FC Sarovsky Tile 0 a Euro 2-6 a Euro 2 FC Admiral Wacker, 1990, FK Austria win 3 a Euro 1 SK Rapid Wien, 1991, SV Stockerau 2 a Euro 1 SK Rapid Wien, 1992, FK Austria win 1 a Euro 0 FC Admiral Wacker, 1993, FC Wacker Innsbruck 3 a Euro 1 SK Rapid Wien, 1994, FK Austria win 4 a Euro 0 FC Linz, 1995, SK Rapid win 1 a Euro 0 DSV Leoben, 1996, SK Sturm Graz 3 a Euro 1 FC Admiral Wacker, 1997, SK Sturm Graz 2 a Euro 1 First Vienna FC, 1998, SV Ride 3 a Euro 1 SK Sturm Graz, 1999, SK Sturm Graz 1 a Euro 1 LASK Linz, 2000, Grazer AK 2 a Euro 2 SV Austria Salzburg, 2001, FC Karkarencia NTEN 2 a Euro 1 FC Tile Innsbruck, 2002, Grazer AK 3 a Euro 2 SK Sturm Graz, 2003, FK Austria win 3 a Euro 0 FC Karkarencia NTEN, 2004, Grazer AK 3 a Euro 3 FK Austria Wien, 2005, FK Austria win 3 a Euro 1 SK Rapid Wien, 2006, FK Austria win 3 a Euro 0 SV Mattersburg, 2007, FK Austria win 2 a Euro 1 SV Mattersburg, 2008, SV Horn 2 a Euro 1 SV Feldkirchen, 2009, FK Austria win 3 a Euro 1 Trienquilder Admira, 2010, SK Sturm Graz 1 a Euro 0 SC Wiener Neustadt, 2011, SV Red 2 a Euro 0 SC Austria Lustenau, 2012, FC Red Bull Salzburg 3 a Euro 0 SV Ride, 2013, FC Pasching 1 a Euro 0 FK Austria Wien, 2014, FC Red Bull Salzburg 4 a Euro 2 St. Par Paragraph LTEN. 2015, FC Red Bull Salzburg 2 a Euro 0 FK Austria Wien. Note, Amateur SV is the former name of Austria Wien. Performance by club equals, all teams are continuation of the other. Austrian Cup winners in Europe. The list contains Austrian teams in the ÖFB-Cup in Ursa Cup between 1960 a Euro 61 and 1998 a Euro 99. They reached 3 finals. Since 1999 a Euro 2000 the Austrian Cup winner starts in the ÖFB-Cup in the third qualifying round. SK Rapid Wien, 1961 a Euro 62 second round, 1966 a Euro 67 quarter-finals 1, 1969 a Euro 70 first round, 1972 a Euro 73 second round, 1973 a Euro 74 second round 1, 1976 a Euro 77 first round, 1984 a Euro 85 final, 1985 a Euro 86 quarter-finals, 1986 a Euro 87 second round 1, 1995 a Euro 96 final. FK Austria Wien, 1960 a Euro 61 quarter-finals, 1967 a Euro 68 first round, 1971 a Euro 72 second round, 1974 a Euro 75 second round, 1977 a Euro 78 final, 1982 a Euro 83 semi-finals, 1990 a Euro 91 second round, 1994 a Euro 95 second round. FC Wacker Innsbruck Swarovski Tile Innsbruck, 1970 a Euro 71 second round, 1978 a Euro 79 second round, 1979 a Euro 80 first round, 1983 a Euro 84 first round 1, 1987 a Euro 88 first round 1, 1993 a Euro 94 second round. SK Sturm Graz, 1975 a Euro 76 quarterfinals 1, 1996 a Euro 97 first round, 1997 a Euro 98 second round. SK Admira, 1964 a Euro 65 first round, 1989 a Euro 90 quarterfinals 1, 1992 a Euro 93 second round 1. Grazer AK, 1962 a Euro 63 first round 1, 1968 a Euro 69 first round 1, 1981 a Euro 82 first round. SV Ride, 1998 a Euro 99 second round. LASK Linz, 1963 a Euro 64 first round 1. 1. Wiener Neuster Currency DTU South Carolina, 1965 a Euro 66 first round 1. Austria Salzburg, 1980 a Euro 81 first round 1. Kremser SC, 1988 a Euro 89 first round. 1 runner-up in the cup final. See also, Austrian Bundesliga, Austrian champions. External links, League321.com, National Cup results. Austria, list of cup finals, rssf.com.